Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Samantha and I'm back with a brand new video. This is the Spill the Tea episode. If you have no idea what Spill the Tea is, it's just me getting my makeup done on camera and just really going off script and just chatting with you guys about life. Just got back and getting back into routine and the swing of things and wanted to film a video to, I don't know, share some life updates with you guys because I feel like it's been a little bit since I posted a new video. Although I just want to also say thank you so much for all the love on the shorts on my channel, and we have some new exciting updates for you. So let's get to it. Skin tint from Pixi. I experienced this for the first time when I was in LA and I visited their boutique in Century City. It's so cute. I wish we had a boutique here in Vancouver, but you don't need a lot of it. It also goes on really, really light, hence the name Skin Tint. You guys, if you've watched my other Spill the Tea videos, I have shared the Estee Lauder skin tint as well before. This is a lighter formula, which I quite like, and it really depends on the destination that you're going to. So we're going to zoom in into my lovely face here. Kind of gloomy today in Vancouver. We are moving into fall, but I'm not mad about it. You know, I think after traveling back to back, which I don't usually do, mind you, I always kind of have a little bit of a break in between, at least a month between traveling, and my body is just not into it. I'm welcoming the cooler temperatures because it is cozy and just makes me want to rest and recuperate from all the exciting things that have been happening, and yeah, I don't mind it. How the skin tint looks, lightweight, kind of looks like skin, which it is meant to do. Excuse the eye bags. I also had to use their collagen eye patches, which are to die for. I just put them in the fridge and they help so much. Like, it was way puffier before, so yeah. But we do need some concealer, so we're going in and using my NARS concealer. I use this interchangeably with the Dior Backstage concealer, which is a shade lighter than my usual foundation, and that's on purpose because I usually use that concealer if I would like my eyes to look a little bit brighter, but if I have puffy eyes and the occasional dark circle, then I would use NARS. So this, I swear by it. It is the Sephora eyeshadow primer. You see it? Yeah, I like this a lot more, and it's also great value for what you pay. Doesn't break the bank, and if you buy them during the Sephora sale, even better because there is an extra discount to it, so I always do that. I'm also using the Sephora eyebrow gel currently, like right now, and this is also a really good deal for what you pay, especially during the sale. Yeah, so some life stuff. First and foremost, so excited to announce that Albert and I, and if you're new here, Albert is my husband, we have launched our podcast. I'm so stoked. Like, we have been working on this podcast together since the start of the year, and just like, you know, trying out recording. It's just audio for right now before I bring the camera out and start filming stuff, but the reception so far has been so heartwarming and great. It has honestly been so fun to record these episodes, and I don't know, we've been talking about wanting to start something together for a long time, but just didn't know what it was, and I didn't want to start another candle company like the rest of the world. Found something that we both enjoy doing. It's just honestly one of those feel-good podcasts that you can tune into if you're bored or if you're cleaning the house. I always make this joke that it's a podcast that you would listen to if you're cleaning the house and just want something to be good background noise, because we just have a lot of fun with it. Like, it's nothing too deep. It's just a lot of fun. We hope listening in makes you guys laugh and just have a good time. Anyway, this is the Nudestix blush tint. It also has SPF, and I have so many different colors, so I'm just like spoiled for choice. But today, I decided to go with a little bit more of a red shade. So yeah, if you are interested in tuning in to our podcast, it is called Slightly Burnt Toast, and we explain why we chose the name in our pilot episode, so be sure to tune into that. And you can find us on Spotify, we're on Amazon Music, we're also on Apple Podcasts, and most recently have just been added to YouTube Podcasts. So if you don't want to leave YouTube, you can go on my channel and click on the podcast tab on my homepage, and you can tune into the episodes there. Ooh, I want to share this stick bronzer, On the Glow bronzer. I've been using well, this says bronze, but I use it kind of like a blush on really hot summer days. But I do like this, just to add a little bit of color before I put contour on. Let's talk about New York Fashion Week. Years ago, I went to Fashion Week for the first time with a group of girls, and we stayed there for the full 7 days. And I remember that it was quite the experience. The fun thing about Fashion Week is that everyone is in New York, regardless if they go to Fashion Week or not. It's just the vibe and the energy in the city is truly electric. Like, there is honestly nothing like New York City. And I've been to New York a couple times. If you guys don't know, I was born in Jersey. This time I flew into New York in New Jersey, and I felt very at home, actually. It was quite funny. But the thing with New York is, like, the past few times that I've been there, it was always with friends or family. And I always thought that New York was not for me. I was like, this is too much. It is too intense. I do not like it. Blah, 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 blah. Setting powder from NARS comes with a little applicator as well, which I love. Anyway, what was I saying? But this trip, I had gone solo. And I actually dive into this in another podcast episode that I don't know, it's not released yet, but I was very optimistic that somebody from Vancouver was going to fly in with me. And then it became very apparent as we got closer to New York Fashion Week that nobody was going to fly in with me, and I was indeed going to be doing this solo, which was okay because deep down I knew that it was a possibility, so I was really just mentally and emotionally preparing myself for the fact that I might have to shoot content by myself. I'll probably have to just wander around the city by myself, figure out the subway by myself, etc., which was a mixture of being really anxious leading up to it and being really excited. Like, I think those two feelings can definitely coexist together, for sure. So that was kind of where I was at. I was definitely anxious, not gonna lie. I wasn't like, I'm a big city girl, I can do this, blah, blah, blah. There definitely was some sort of confidence because I did end up going by myself, but it was scary, you guys. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say that I wasn't afraid, because it's a big city, and the thing was, like, you always hope for the best, but you don't really know how things are going to turn out until they turn out, and then you get to look at things retrospectively. So of course I was like a little bit nervous. Went to New York, and I had like maybe one day where I didn't really have any meetings or anything until later in the day, so I could actually explore, and I was really excited for that. So I had planned to go to Chinatown to get that viral blowout from TikTok, and go to the Met, take the subway, really experience New York like a local. And you guys, it was the best experience ever. Like, I had so much fun by myself, and I forgot what that felt like, because I'm very grateful that I am surrounded by friends and family, and my husband, and but sometimes you forget like what it's like to just be by yourself. And it was such a good time. Like, I was filled with so much euphoria and joy and gratefulness by the end of that trip that when I got home, I was so happy to see Albert, and I was just like, I'm so happy I did this. And I think, like, I honestly believe that things happen for a reason. Like, whatever is meant to happen will happen, and you will be redirected to whatever is meant for you. And that's just what I personally believe in. And when I look back at it retrospectively, I'm like, I think going solo was the best thing that I could have done for myself. And if I had to do it all over again, I would definitely just do it solo again. It was so great. I can't say enough about it. So I hope you enjoy the content that I had posted in New York. My favorite eyeliner in the world, Maybelline Master Precise All Day. Don't sleep on it. Okay, we're almost done. I just have my lower lashes to do, which is why I love getting eyelash extensions done for trips, because I don't want to have to deal with mascara running all over my face. I just do it on my bottom lashes, and then we are good to go. To be using the Pixi lipstick balm. This is in the shade Pecan, which is a really nice nude. And I'm going to layer it with a little bit of gloss, also from Pixi. And they're both really hydrating. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of Spill the Tea. I hope you enjoyed it. What else you want to see on this channel? And I hope you tune in to our podcast, you guys, and let me know what you think. Leave your comments. Let us know what else you want us to talk about or disagree on. I just want to hear everything from you guys. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.